Picture this, a crisp morning in downtown Chicago, the kind where the city hums with ambition and coffee fumes. I'm stepping into the Grand Sterling Hotel, all sleek marble and glittering chandeliers, the kind of place that screams money and exclusivity. But the second I cross that threshold, I feel a cold, sharp stare from behind the front desk, like I've just walked into the wrong movie. My name's Marcus Tate, and I'm here to check into the penthouse suite, but the guy behind the counter, Richard Voss, he's already decided I don't belong. He's got that polished suit, that smug tilt to his chin, and a voice that cuts through the lobby like a knife. Sir, this isn't a public lounge. You need to leave. No hello, no can I help you, just a straight-up demand, loud enough to make heads turn, guests pausing mid-sip, a bellhop nearly dropping his tray. I'm standing there in my black hoodie, jeans, no logos, just a duffel bag slung over my shoulder, and I can feel every eye in the room sizing me up, wondering what I did to deserve this. I don't flinch, though. I've been here before, not this hotel, but this moment. At 25, I got kicked out of a tech conference I was keynoting because someone thought I was the sound guy. At 33, a car dealership wouldn't let me test drive a Bentley, told me to bring a real buyer next time. Now, at 40, same story, different stage. I look at Richard, calm as a still lake, and say, I'm checking in. Marcus Tate. Penthouse. His eyes narrow, like I just handed him a forged check. He taps his keyboard, slow, deliberate, then smirks. There's no reservation under that name. Maybe you meant the motel down the street. The lobby shifts, a woman in a fur coat gasps. A kid with a phone starts recording, red light blinking like a warning. Richard leans in, voice dripping with condescension. ID and card. Now. I slide them over, no fuss, but he holds my ID like it's radioactive, squinting at it, then at me. This doesn't add up, he says, loud enough for the whole room to hear. Step aside, or security's coming. I don't move. I just look at him, weighing my next step, because I know something he doesn't. This hotel, it's part of Tate Ventures, my company. I don't just own the penthouse reservation, I own the damn building. The air gets thick, tense, like the lobby's holding its breath. A young clerk, Sarah, maybe 20, fidgets behind Richard, her eyes darting to the screen. She knows something's up, but she's too scared to speak. Then Richard picks up the phone. Security, lobby now. Possible fraud. That's when the kid with the phone zooms in, whispering to her followers, they're about to mess up big time. A guy in a suit by the coffee bar mutters, this is wrong. And his wife nods, gripping her latte like it's a lifeline. Enter Jamal, the security guard, all muscle and military posture. He walks up, hesitant, like he's seen this script before and doesn't like the ending. Sir, please step to the side, he says, but I catch his eye. You sure you want to play this out? I ask, voice low, steady. Richard scoffs, he's wasting our time. Get him out. But Sarah, she breaks. I saw his name, she whispers, barely audible. It's in the system. VIP. Penthouse. Richard wheels on her. You're a trainee. Stay out of this. But the room's turning, guests murmuring. Phones up, the kid's live stream hitting thousands. I pull out my phone, tap once, and call my assistant Lena. Start protocol 7. I say. A beep, then her voice, cool as ice. System lock initiated, Mr. Tate. Full audit in progress. Richard freezes. The lobby screens flash red, access denied. Sarah gasps. The system's frozen. Lena's voice cuts through again. Richard Voss, flagged for unauthorized profile, override. Margaret Klein, guest operations director, logged for verbal misconduct. Margaret, who just stormed in, all sharp blazer and sharper attitude, snaps. You can't do this. But I step forward, calm as ever. This hotel runs on my servers. My company holds the contract. You don't get to decide who belongs. The room erupts not in cheers, but in a heavy, reverent silence. Richard's face drains. Margaret's clipboard trembles. Sarah steps away from the desk, tears in her eyes, and says, I should have spoken up sooner. I nod. You did when it counted. The kid with the phone whispers to her stream. He owns the place. They're done. Lena's voice seals it. Terminations processed. Badges deactivated in 30 seconds. 2 suits from corporate compliance walk in, escorting Richard and Margaret out, their protests fading as the glass doors close. I step to the elevator, press the button, and slip inside alone. No speech, no gloating, just me, my duffel, and a truth that didn't need shouting. As the doors close, I hear the kids say, "This is going viral." Back in the lobby, a woman in pearls turns to the teenager. "Will you post it?" The kid grins. "Already did." They'll never see him the same again. So here's the thing, what would you have done in that lobby? Would you have spoken up, recorded, or just watched? Drop it in the comments. Share this if you believe in justice that doesn't need a raised voice, just the weight of truth. Because moments like this, they don't just change a room, they change how we see each other.